In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about choosing a topic to become an expert on. Today, I'm going to teach you how to choose a topic to become an expert on. Over the past couple of days, we've been talking about the purpose of informational writing and also how to read informational text so that we can become informational writers. In order to become an informational writer, you need to read informational texts. So first, we're going to talk about how do I choose a topic to write a research report on. First, I'm going to ask myself several questions, and then I'm going to brainstorm a list of ideas I know a lot about. I know a lot about dogs. I have a dog named Max, and I know the basic needs of a dog and what they need to survive. I also know a lot about working out. I run with Girls on the Run after school, and I work out at home 4 to 5 days a week. I also know a lot about cooking. I enjoy cooking home-cooked meals and thinking of new recipes to try in the kitchen. I also know a lot about the Civil War. It is a unit we study as fourth graders, and I know a lot about this topic because I have read many books. Okay, so now that I've thought about what I know a lot about, I need to ask myself, who is my audience? So if I were writing something about dogs, I might be trying to write to some people who want to learn more about dogs, right? So people who are potential pet owners, or people who are thinking about getting a dog. If I'm thinking about working out, my audience might be other people who work out or people who are interested in wanting to work out. If I'm wanting to write something on cooking, I would want to find maybe people who don't really know a lot about cooking and want to know more. Or I could write to an audience of people who already love to cook, and I could add to their knowledge of cooking with recipes. The Civil War, I'm thinking that this audience would be about people who want to know more about the Civil War if they're maybe researching a topic on it, or maybe history buffs who love the Civil War, people who enjoy learning about history. So I need to think about who my audience is going to be for my particular subject. And my particular subject is going to be the Civil War. So I'm going to write mine for my students in my class. So the last question I have is, what am I interested in? So I just said that I'm going to be doing my research project on the Civil War because I know a lot about it. It's a unit we're going to study this year, and I find the information interesting. Did you see how I did that? First, I brainstormed a list of things I knew a lot about. Then I thought about who my audience might be for those different things. And then I thought about what I'm interested in. And then I chose my topic. So now it's your turn. I want you to take out your writing journal, and I want you to think about the 3 questions I just posed. What do I know a lot about? Who will my audience be? And what am I interested in? Go ahead and take a few minutes to go ahead and jot down the answers to those questions. Okay, now I want you to turn and talk to your partner about some of the things you know a lot about, who you want your audience to be, and what topics you're interested in. So when you're researching a topic, you need to think about what you know a lot about, what you're interested in, and how to get your audience engaged. So today you're going to go off and think about those 3 questions and brainstorm a list of ideas for your research project by looking back through the printed text that we've talked about the past several days and the ebooks that you've been looking at to get you some ideas to get you started. All right, and I want you to think about who your audience is going to be. Now that you've had a chance to go off and think about your topic, I want you to discuss with your partner about the topics you have chosen and narrow it down to one topic you know a lot about and are interested in.